Turning on the news every morning is like flushing a clogged toilet over and over again, watching the waste spill over the edges and run all over the floor. It's disgusting. But every once in a while, just when you think the news and the people who report it can't possibly get any more revolting, you wake up and the birds are singing, an array of sunshine peeks through the curtains, and you see Yes, Aasiya Bibi, a Christian mother of 4 who has been on death row for 8 years for drinking water from the same bucket as some Muslim women, is being released. In case you're wondering how drinking water from the same bucket as some Muslim women could get you a death sentence, allow me to illustrate how quickly an argument can get out of hand in Pakistan. Oh, that's refreshing. Aquafina. Hey. You're a Christian. The Quran says that you're one of the worst of creatures. You're lower than a dog. You're worse than a pig. You can't drink out of the same bottle as me. I mean, I took a shower last night and I used mouthwash this morning, so I'm probably cleaner than you. Yo, this guy just blasphemed our beloved prophet. Let's form a mob and beat him to death and drag his naked body through the streets and burn his house to the ground with his family still in it. Sadly, I'm not exaggerating. Once you've been accused of blasphemy, even if you aren't beaten to death by the mob, the courts will find you guilty and sentence you to death, because it's your word against a Muslim's word, and guess who's going to win that one under the backwards 7th century barbarism known as Sharia? That's what happened to Aasiya Bibi. She was sentenced to death as the crowd stood and shouted, kill her, Allahu Akbar." But the case eventually went to the Supreme Court, and her death sentence was overturned for lack of evidence. I'm assuming that the judges who overturned the conviction are Muslims, and they deserve our full respect because they just put their lives on the line. A Pakistani politician named Salman Taseer was killed by his own bodyguard in 2011 for calling for Bibi's pardon. 2 months later, a Christian politician named Shahbaz Bhatti was shot to death for supporting Bibi. And various Muslim groups have promised violent retaliation if the Supreme Court didn't uphold the death sentence. So there's a very real cloud of violence and bloodshed hanging over the heads of the judges who overturned the conviction. Violent protests have already erupted in several cities. The judges are in danger. Aasiya Bibi is in danger. Her family is in danger. Christians in general are in danger. That's just life in Pakistan, where there's an ongoing battle between, on the one hand, order and justice, and on the other hand, Sharia-fueled Islamic mob rule. Obviously, Aasiya Bibi and her family are going to have to leave Pakistan. Bibi has already been offered asylum by multiple countries, which is encouraging since so many Western nations refuse to accept Christian refugees, at least if we judge by the statistics. Of course, since Europe, Canada, and Australia are already implementing their own versions of Sharia blasphemy laws, the only Western nation that's still safe for accused blasphemers is the United States. I know lots of Pakistani Christians watch my videos, so if any of you are in contact with Bibi's family, let them know that they're all welcome in the United States and that there's a large community of Christians and non-Christians who would be happy to take care of them here. In the meantime, let's all pray for the safety of Aasiya Bibi and her family and the Christians of Pakistan and the judges who freed her, and for this trial to be a step out of the darkness of Sharia for all of Pakistan.